manifest. Start expressing that joy. Start expressing that enthusiasm, that excitement. I want my chocolate. And what is really treasure for? So welcome everyone, Meditation School. Today we're going to do something very amazing. In today's introduction, what we're going to talk about is going to bring your abundance 10 times closer to you. So get ready, get excited, because excitement is one of the key elements of attraction. So let's go into this excitement. What excites us? One very important thing in excitement is the receiving part. We can have biggest of dreams, biggest of ideals, but till the time we don't have something tangible, it doesn't excite us. When we start getting exciting, what happens? Our energy starts to build. When our energy starts to build, we go on a higher frequency, and one very amazing thing happens is that we become immune to repellent forces. So we are working with two aspects continuously. One is to constantly keep increasing our attraction. At the same time, keep getting aware of what could be our obstacle and what could start repelling our dreams. These both aspects go hand in hand. It's like what we've been saying. It's not about hard work or smart work. It's really about identifying that proper work that's going to make it effortless for you. So one very important aspect of realizing everything that comes to you will be enthusiasm and excitement. Let me start by telling you an example. Imagine a 7-year-old child. The 7-year-old child decides, dreams, wishes that he wants a chocolate. So simple. If he decides he wants a chocolate, do you think the fact that he doesn't have money is going to come in his way? If this child decides that he wants a chocolate, do you think the fact that he cannot go to the shop himself is going to come in his way? If this child decides he wants a chocolate, and if he doesn't even know why he wants a chocolate or what effects he will have if he has a chocolate, do you think that's going to come in his way? Absolutely not. If he decides a chocolate, he's just going to say, I want chocolate and I want chocolate now, and it will manifest. It will just come true. He will come, he will tell you, I want a chocolate, and you will get it anyhow. There will be no time constraint, no money constraint, no energy constraint. And the more enthusiastically he demands from you, the faster it will come, isn't it? When a child is playing with you, you're not going to disappoint him. Not at all. You can't afford to. That's the joy of your life. It's the same with the universe. Start expressing that joy. Start expressing that enthusiasm, that excitement. I want my chocolate, and see what magic starts to come. So what is our chocolate? So some of you must be thinking, I'm now beyond chocolates. But there is a chocolate. What is that chocolate? That chocolate is our treasure. When I start saying treasure, it makes more sense. Identify your dream. It's not just a target. Identify your dream as not just a point to prove. Identify your dream as a treasure. Let's go back to the child and our own childhood memories. One of the common games every child has ever played is treasure hunt, isn't it? We've all played treasure hunt. We've all learned this aspect that treasure is something that we must find. This entire idea has a lot of universal laws and lot of deep impact within our life. It trains our mind. If I offer you something right away, you might not even be able to take it or not value it at all. But if you find it yourself, you will cherish it. That's how we are. Our mind is a seeker. It's not that we are seeking information. We are seeking knowledge. There's a difference. All the information in the world is available now, even more easily with Google, but doesn't make sense to us till the time it is not important to us. When it starts to become important to us, we seek it. We only seek knowledge. Our mind is a seeker, is a natural seeker. The day you turn your mind, your target, your project into something not that you want to achieve, gain, or have, or any of those emotions, and turn it into a game, turn it into a play, that this is my treasure that I have to find, and this is a treasure hunt I'm part of, all your anxiety and exhaustion will be out of the window. We stop ourselves by not identifying the value our dreams will bring in our life. We allow it to become something. If it comes, I'll be more than happy. But that's not the attitude. The attitude that I want it, I anyhow want it, and you communicate to the universe in that same attachment and that same ownership. This is my treasure. And the best part about this abundant, beautiful universe is that what is treasure to you might not be treasure to anyone else. So only you know the value of it. There is no competition in your treasure hunt. We want to bring that mindset within us, that once we start putting our mind into a treasure hunt, our senses come alive. Our experience of the whole process becomes beautiful. And that is the sublime secret of attraction. Another thing to very clearly realize that what is the difference between a common man and a king? What is that ultimate difference? A king is not a king because he has everything, not really. A king is a king because he treasures everything. The kind of ownership, the kind of attachment, the kind of awareness he keeps about his domain makes him the king. Every king has a treasury that he protects, he thinks, and he realizes, and he creates, and he grows. It's that attitude. In that same place, there could be other people, but who don't realize the power of that treasure. And that's the difference. You don't need only riches to be kings. Understand this very clearly. You may know of kings who are very rich, but there are also kings who live in jungles. There are nomadic kings from nomadic tribes, and they are not flaunting gems and riches. It's not about that. It's about your treasure. It's about that kingship, that what I want is so important. I'm dedicating my life, my energy to having it, and I will not have it any other way. That is the attitude. And that makes the difference. To be more clear, there are two people looking for promotion, very simply. And when they approach the management, and one person submits his proposal that if you give me this job, if you give me this raise, I'll be very happy. Thank you. And if the other person proposes, not only I want this job, but I want to grow this company, I want to keep growing. And after this promotion, I'm going to seek another promotion within 2 years. Whom do you think is going to be more attractive? And whom do you think is going to be more likely to be taken by the management? It's the same with the universe. Because when you are going to get your dreams fulfilled, what do you think is going to happen? It's the universe's dreams that are coming true. Share this universal fact that you are part of the universe in such a way that you yourself are universe. The dream that you are aspiring, where is that dream coming from? It's coming from the universe. Let me explain a very interesting science upon us, which is so easily taken for granted or not understood, in fact, at all. Our body receives 9.8 meters per second square energy from gravity every second. That's tremendous energy. Our feet, what are our feet? Our feet are receiving pods. We are absorbing energy from the earth, and we absorb this energy through the body. We channelize and we transit into the universe. We all are transmitters. And within that process, if you can identify with a dream, identify with an action, you are allowed to transform that energy into whatever you like. There is no rules, there is no limitation. You want to transform that energy into body, muscles, knowledge, you can do that. You want to transform that energy into growing your mind and brain, you can do that. You want to transform that energy into expressing, creating art, creating sculpture, creating expressions, you can do that. There is no limitation at all. There has never been a limitation, because whatever energy we have within this ecosystem is going nowhere. Energy is not created, not destroyed. There was abundant energy yesterday, there's abundant energy today, there's abundant energy tomorrow. There's a sense of competition right from where we were cavemen. How has it changed? It has not changed, and it is not going to change. It's not supposed to change. Only what is going to change is our awareness that how is this system working? The system is working by demand and supply. What we have understood and brought into our society is just by learning how the universe works. This idea of transaction, just like the computer, is inspired by our brain, just like every vehicle is inspired by some animal in the nature, just by everything absolutely that is invented is inspired by the nature. This idea of transaction, where is it coming from? The banking system is not even 200 years old. The idea of transaction is also inspired by the universe. The idea of supply and demand is just a representing of what the universe does as well. If you demand it, supply will come. As simple as that. iPod and iPhone was not created before the demand. It was created after the demand. Every brilliant thing you're using, Google is not created before the demand, it's created after the demand. The demand was invented first. You invent that demand and universe will find ways to supply you that treasure. It is looking for treasure hunters. It is looking for you to put that energy, to evolve yourself, to train yourself, to make yourself more powerful, to become able to express yourself. It is looking for all that. It helps it. If you evolve the planet. And let's get one myth very clearly out of our mind. Man cannot destroy nature. Not at all. It's not possible. It's man who is caretaker of this planet. It will take us 1 second. It will take the planet 1 second to give you the idea, whatever it wants, through your feet. Even if you want to, you cannot behave out of nature. It's not possible. So let's not trap ourselves by these limitations and start to understand that when we fulfill our dreams, we actually contribute to society. We actually contribute to a bigger dream. We actually contribute to evolution, and it is allowed. Allow yourself to have treasure. So let's identify our life as a hunt. Let's identify our life as a journey where our destination is not just an end point, but our destination is the beginning of our dreams coming true. That excitement that when I reach the amusement park, the fun is going to begin. That is the feeling you want when you're going towards your target. The target is not going to give you salvation. The target is going to give you liberation. And when you come with that kind of energy and that joy, you are that child who wants the chocolate. If you won't give the chocolate, the shopkeeper will give him the chocolate. The child is not going to be stopped. It's very clear. Am I right? If your neighbor comes and asks you for a chocolate, you're not going to deny him. But have that innocence, have that real need, and have that ultimate focus only on that treasure. So today, in our meditation, this is what we're going to do. We're going to understand what is really treasure for us. Is what we are demanding from the universe really that precious for me? And what is that really precious for me? And how can I connect my entire being, my entire existence to finding that precious? And just see how the universe starts opening doors for you every single moment. The love of the universe is so abundant and it is so much caring and always ever present. It's beautiful. Allow it to work in our life. So let's get ready to experience this in our meditation. Find a quiet place as we get ready to start our meditation of today. Please find a quiet place. You can sit on the chair, you can sit on the floor. We'll begin our meditation.